What's good, y'all? It's your boy Pizney the Beast, and welcome to ECB Hoops. Today we're going to be, just keep it rolling, keep the ball rolling, go ahead and get into part 2 of NBA offseason updates. First, we have Omri Cassady signs with Maccabi Tel Aviv. Zhu Kui signs with Xinjiang Flying Tigers for the $2.8 million deal. If I butchered any of those names, I know who the players are. I'm pretty sure y'all know who I was talking about, but if I butchered any of those names or those team names, go ahead and correct me down in the description below. Shabazz Muhammad signs with Shenzhen Leopards in the CBA. I know I got that right. But Shabazz Muhammad, I remember back in 2012 or 2013, he was supposed to be a star player. I remember they had that, they're like, oh, the Timberwolves are coming up. They got Andrew Wiggins, Shabazz Muhammad, and Karl-Anthony Towns when he was drafted, but he obviously is now playing. He's been playing in China for a minute now. I know he's made a name for himself in China now too, but life comes at you fast, Shabazz. Justin Patton signs with Oklahoma City on a 3-year, $5.3 million deal. I've heard of Justin Patton. I've seen him on 2K a couple times, and good for him getting paid. Crazy. Kostas Antetokounmpo was cut from FIBA Greece roster. Life really comes at you fast. Kostas Antetokounmpo, he's been cut from the Dallas Mavericks, and now he's been cut from FIBA Greece roster. I know that Giannis did Thanasis, that's the oldest brother. I think he did him a favor by getting him on the Bucks roster, and now Kostas, hopefully he can do the same for his brother as well. I feel like Kostas has a lot of potential to become the next Giannis. I think him and Alex, the youngest brother, but we'll have to see. Jeremy Lin is seriously considering signing with the CBA. After getting numerous offers, pretty good offers as well. I know I've mentioned one in a previous video, but I know Jeremy Lin's goal is to play in the NBA. I know he's going to keep waiting it out and see if he might get signed towards when the season begins. Maybe a couple games into the season, maybe the end of preseason, who knows. I know that's his goal. I'm rooting for you, Jeremy. Make sure y'all go check out my Jeremy Lin video too. That's a really good one. I broke it all down for everybody. The Orlando Magic haven't signed Chuma Okeke yet. Might send him to the G League. I don't know if this is true or not. This information is a little bit dated, but I do follow Chuma on Instagram, and there was a video or a photo of him actually signing paperwork. I'm not sure if it was for the Orlando Magic or not, but it might be. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the comments down below. The Lakers don't plan to play Anthony Davis big minutes at center. Anthony Davis has already voiced that he does not like playing the center position. He is a power forward. He was honest about it, and it's good for us to understand that, and the organization to understand that he doesn't like not like being the big man on the team. Well, the center on the team. San Antonio Spurs will retire Tony Parker's number 9 on November 11th. Shout out to Tony Parker, one of my favorite point guards within the league when he played. I'm not sure why exactly he went to the Charlotte Hornets organization. There might be a conspiracy video about why he did that. Shout out to Michael Zimba. Can't wait to see the video or tribute that they make for him. PJ Tucker has withdrawn from FIBA due to an ankle injury. Cavs signed Jarrell Martin to a 1-year non-guaranteed contract. Jimmy Butler has been recruiting Bradley Beal to Miami. Bradley Beal's unsure of his future in Washington, so I know a lot of teams have been recruiting him, the Lakers, the Celtics at one point, and I know Jimmy Butler wants him to come join him in Miami. Another shooting guard or another star player wouldn't hurt for Miami. And De'Aaron Fox has withdrawn from Team USA in hopes of making the playoffs. Lakers and Dwight Howard have mutual interest. Grizzlies are looking to waive Dwight Howard, so Dwight Howard was sent on a trade from Washington to Memphis, and it's sort of that Kyle Korver situation where they've been traded, but they haven't. They're probably going to be waived or bought out. Oh yeah, same as Andre Iguodala's situation as well. He was sent to the Grizzlies, but I think his contract was bought out. USA Basketball travels to Australia with 13 players and to China with 12 players. So continuously players are dropping off. The roster is getting a lot smaller and smaller from the 15-man roster. Bob Myers is happy that Kevin Durant left, as he wanted the best for him, which a GM should do. Marcus Smart has been cleared to return to Team USA after an earlier calf injury. That's good to hear. I think Marcus should rest it, but I think he wants to build chemistry with the Celtic guys. There's at least like 5 Celtics on the team now, so I respect that. Daryl Morey, the Rockets GM, is confirming that they are going to look back to bring Terrence Jones. Terrence Jones actually played really well for the Rockets. I think he was a starter for some time, but kind of fell off there. Was bouncing around from a couple of teams, but they're looking to bring him back into the organization. and really develop his game. PJ Tucker, agent stopped PJ from returning to Team USA after his ankle injury. I'm pretty sure PJ Tucker win a gold medal, but his agent probably wanted him to win a ring. You know, think of the bigger picture, PJ. You could stay healthy. The Rockets just got Russell Westbrook. You guys need to go ahead and make sure you have a good seed come playoff time, and you know, try to contend for a championship. The West, the NBA is wide open, so y'all definitely have a big chance. A lot of people saying James Harden was snubbed for MVP, so this is the year to prove that. Why forget MVP? Let's go ahead and win a championship for the city of Houston. Jeremy Lin is in deep talks with the Beijing Ducks. Jonah Bolder has withdrawn from Australia's FIBA World Cup roster for personal reasons. I've never heard of Jonah Bolder. If y'all have, go ahead and let me know. I've never heard of the guy. Zaire Smith hopes to have a bigger role with the 76ers this season. I actually forgot about Zaire Smith completely. I know he was drafted, I think, top 10 last season. He was one of those. Oh yeah, he was the player that was traded for the guy in Villanova. I know he had a pretty good season defensively. He's a defensive beast, but hopefully Zaire, you know, has a bigger role in the 76ers this season. Moritz Wagner was cut from the German national team. That's tough. Wizards and Justin Anderson closing up a training camp deal. Just like PJ Dozier, Justin Anderson, another player that's just moving around the league. He's not really a good shooter, but he's very athletic. He can rebound well, and he's a great team player. He's a team player. He gets along with a lot of players well. I see him on Instagram. I've met him in person, but yeah, he's a great player. He played for the Hawks last season. Wish him the best. De'Aaron Fox did not leave Team USA, like I said in my last video, but he did not travel with Team USA to Australia. So that's the report. That's what Greg Popovich informed the team. Well, he wasn't aware of where De'Aaron was, so I guess that's what he thought. We're still trying to figure everything out here. Lakers' interest on Howard is only due to Cousins' injury. The Lakers are looking for another center to replace DeMarcus Cousins as well. I think LeBron is really shopping these players, which he should be. You know, players that he can play well with. That would be really good for the team. He's already set up his little camps that he's doing to help build team chemistry. So he's looking for players that he knows will mesh well, that he's probably played with before, or has practiced with, or is good friends with, you know, to go ahead and bring to the Lakers team. Dallas in trade talks with CP3. So the potential trade would be CP3 for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Courtney Lee, which would not be bad. But I don't really understand how the roster will work. I mean, how the starting lineup will work. I guess they'd move Doncic to the number 2 or CP3 off the bench. Might have to make a video about that. Next, we have Robert Covington, trade target for Jazz as they look to improve on their defense. Robert Covington is a great defensive player. 3-and-D, that is basically his middle name. You know, that's what he does. And I know the Jazz are looking to bring that to their organization. Taco Fall's agent is not worried about him being waived by the Celtics because he will be signed immediately afterwards. Those are his words from his mouth. A lot of Celtics fans are pushing to get Taco Fall. They love him. He's basically a hype man. You know, the NBA hasn't seen a player this tall in a long time. Basically can stand and dunk. He played, you know, pretty well in summer league, but I don't think the Celtics are really high on him. They have Robert Williams. They have Daniel Theis. And, you know, they might have room. They might want to sign another player. They might want to save some contract space. I'm not too sure. They're not really high on them. I don't think Taco makes a really huge difference come, you know, when playoff time starts. He was bodied by Zion Williamson in the playoffs. I mean, in the March Madness last year. But we'll see what happens with Taco Fall. JJ Barea resigns with the Mavs on a 1-year vet minimum, ready to start training camp after rupturing his Achilles last season. That's pretty big. Same injury that Kevin Durant has right now. One of the worst injuries in sports. We all know about the Achilles injury, so it's pretty good to see JJ. He's back. He's an Asian player, and he's hoping to bring chemistry to the Mavericks organization. And I'm going to say one more thing. Ja Morant says he's 100% after his knee surgery, so another injured player that was coming back. So he's going to come back stronger. And go ahead and start for that Rookie of the Year. And that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for post notifications, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.